Is a battle royale. Making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, Beth Phoenix.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match for a long, long time.
Welcome everybody to the GM Challenge finale.
And guys, these women appear to be in peak physical condition for this one.
Well, they'd better be, Cole. Given how hot the women's division is right now, even if you're slightly off your game, you're going to get picked off in an instant.
We start the show, actually the whole show, as an eight-woman battle royal. The winner, each woman represents a certain era or promotion of wrestling world when it comes to women. Beth Phoenix represents that ruthless aggression era between 2000 and 2010. Lita represents the attitude era. But tonight, oh, by the way, I'm Fiji from Back to Bragg's gaming channel. I know, Sea-Dog usually does this show, but he's out celebrating. Why is he celebrating? Because he won the GM Challenge. Yeah, we did the show, the GM Challenge finale, and there was no sound, so we did the commentary for like 2.5 hours, and there was no sound. We even had music and everything. But anyway, here comes the next entrant. Eventually. It's also, this is the GM Challenge finale wrap-up show and the Rebirth pre-show. That was supposed to be on Sunday night. Instead, it'll be after Backlash tonight. So Backlash is kind of the real pre-show. Anyway. Anyway, Eva Marie represents independent wrestlers. Yeah, she's not who you think of right now when you think of indie wrestlers, but she's not employed by WWE, so she's kind of indie, even though she's probably not wrestling at all. So anyway, back to what I was saying before.
I would say that these women look more than ready to get this match underway.
So am I, Cole.
So much was lost in the lack of sound at the GM Challenge finale. But, long story short, even though Eazy-E won the final week of the GM Challenge, it wasn't enough for him to overcome the deficit to Sea-Dog and Luxus. Luxus started the last week down 3. And he only scored, and he ended up scoring, 22 standing points, or GM standing points, GM Challenge standing points. Problem is, the Sea-Dog scored even more. He scored 4 more. So, I mean, you're losing by 3, and the guy you're going against scores 4 more than you do the final week, you're not going to win, obviously. So, Sea-Dog is your GM Challenge winner, and out comes Kairi Sane. She's representing the NXT brand. And you might be wondering, what are these women fighting for? And like I said, it's for the future of the women's division, and there's another thing discussed at the GM Challenge. The future of now GM Challenge is over, what Back to Brag Sports going to do when it comes to WWE 2K. And they're going to have a simulation show, which is going to be all the wrestlers that came with the game, as well as very carefully crafted real wrestlers from other promotions, and maybe in WWE as well now. But they're crafted so they're like as similar to those real wrestlers as possible. There'll also be a CAW show where people can enter their creator wrestlers
competing in this battle royal.
And that's probably the most actual competition, really, because it's people's creative wrestlers going against each other. It's, you know, it's all simulated, though. And there's rules that'll be discussed later. Maybe I get to it. This show's only going to go as long as this matches. But anyway, that's two of the shows. Another show is a cruiserweight show, kind of like a 205 Live. Another one's going to be a WWE MMA show. And finally, there's going to be a women's show. And how that promotion is run will be decided by this Battle Royal. And Sasha Banks represents the Raw brand. So whatever goes on Raw, it'll be similar on, if Sasha wins this. What happens on Raw will heavily influence what happens on the women's wrestling show. And who's coming out next? It's Vicky the Queen. She's a CAW, and she's representing WGL, which is also / the Sea Dog. So the Sea Dog would run the show. I mean, he is the GM Challenge champion. So you gotta imagine he'd do a good job.
Byron, I think these women may be caught off guard a bit by the stellar crowd reaction they're receiving here.
I don't know why, Michael. It seems like they get one of the biggest reactions each and every week.
Now all the women who are in the match were randomly selected. And who they represent is just what brand, promotion, or era they most represent. We still have a couple more entrants. It's Lana, and she'll represent SmackDown Live. So, like I said, if Sasha wins, the women's wrestling show will be heavily influenced by what happens on Raw. And if Lana wins, which is a CAW Lana. Anyway, if this Lana wins, then the women's show will be heavily influenced by what happens on SmackDown.
That's one of the things I like best about her, Cole. No matter who she's in the ring with, she's always laser focused on the task at hand.
With WGL overtaking everything now, the Sea Dog will have his hands in most things. So I'm gonna fill in the holes. How many entrances is that? How many people have got so far? Why is there a circle at the bottom right hand screen? I don't know. Oh, it's Kagi. It's Finn Kagi. So if she wins, the women's show will be run a very similar way Lexus ran his show. A lot of, I don't want to say random type of matches, but there's a lot of gimmick matches. So it's almost will be random of what kind of matches on the show. A lot of team women matches. The women's show will have a world title and a tag title. But also the CAW show will have a women's title and the Sim show will have a women's title. So the women's wrestling show will kind of be unified. So, yeah.
The WWE Universe here in our nation's capital is certainly adrenalized for this one.
So much I can talk about during this match, but probably not a lot of time. These chicks will probably start flying out of here in no time.
Just a vicious elbow.
Well, like I said, the Sea Dog won the GM Challenge, and out goes Vicky. No, Vicky the Queen, so Sea Dog can still control the women's division. Okay. So anyway, yeah, tonight, after Backlash, about an hour or so, will be Rebirth. it'll be the first post-GM Challenge pay-per-view. Knockouts Lita. So no Attitude Era Rancho, which might be good, because that was borderline as sexist as heck. Other than Trish, Lita, and Victoria, it was pretty much just TNA, and not, I don't mean the promotion. I mean the boobies and the butts and the stuff.
She's on the defensive now. Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
My match says this one's pretty much down the middle at this point. Though her ego likely
And hey, yeah, if you can tell, we have commentary. We were supposed to have it at the GM Challenge, but we had technical difficulties. And we should have it at Rebirth and music at Rebirth. We had music at the GM Challenge finale, but, you know, sound issues. This broadcast is brought to you by Church. Go there today.
And she comes up with a big counter. There's a big slider there. Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix is showing.
Can Kagi stay in? Fem Kagi, that is.
She counters with a move of her own.
She is on fire.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
So anyway, yeah. The GM Challenge finale had some big matches in it. Biggest one was Brock Lesnar successfully defending this undisputed Super Universal Heavyweight title against Cesaro, who unified all those belts. Kind of sad to see him lose a belt he pretty much created by unifying 4 belts in one night. To see what I mean, go check out Survival Bowl from November. It's on Back to Brag Sports. But moving on to the future, tonight's Rebirth, we have a number of big matches. Let me go over the card real quick. The main event is Brock Lesnar and Aleister Black facing each other to unify the KNWWL World title and the undisputed Super Universal title. So WGL and KNWL's titles, Sea-Dog and Mux's titles unified. Also, the Bar tried to get their tag team titles back from the Elite Cody Rhodes and Adam Page in the WGL team match. That's pretty much a tornado elimination match. An Impact women's title match. Ronda Rousey tries to get her belt back from Liv Morgan. She lost that in a triple threat. And out went Eva Marie. I think people are happy that, oh, who else is out? I missed an elimination. But also, the Impact World title. Impact Plus, sorry, that's a wholly different thing than Impact. Will be decided when Matt Hardy with Jeff and Bray Wyatt go against the Hardy Imposters, or the Matt Hardy Imposter to be specific, Matt Hardy. And Kane and O'Brien and Braun Strowman have a 3-man battle royal for world title shot against Brock Lesnar in the near future. And after a great performance from Seth Rollins and Raphael at the GM Challenge, they'll face each other one-on-one at Rebirth. And open the show, a CW rivalry that spawned from WGL's Faction Wars, which ended like January, when Sheik Jabbar took over for Mexican, when we went from WWE 2K17 to WWE 2K18, the Mexican wasn't ready to continue on. But Sheik Jabbar was, and he took over the final spot for Team CAW, which he ended up losing, and so Team WGL, or Team CAW loss, which Juan the Mexican wasn't happy about. Juan the Mexican was entered in by Juan Merriman, by the way. And over the last month, the rivalry between Sheik Jabbar and Donald Trump, which is Money Inc., or the billion-dollar team, I forget their name. The Mexican was able to get the Authors of Pain to represent him while he was being finished, and he's finally finished now, and he's ready to take on Sheik Jabbar and Donald Trump, because he don't like either of them, with AOP. So you got the Mexican and AOP in a 6-man elimination tornado match. Oh my goodness! That's Phoenix, I think, killed Lana. Anyway, they're facing Donald Trump, Sheik Jabbar, and a mystery partner. We'll find out who that mystery partner is at the beginning of the show. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. But later next. But that's Rebirth tonight. And out goes Lana. So we're down. Oh no, that wasn't Lana. We're down to SmackDown Live. The Sea Dog. And WWE's Ruthless Aggression era is between 2000 and 2010. With NXT's Kyrie Zane's eliminated. So anyway, after Rebirth, the shows are going to start up. There'll be 2 shows released on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and then 2 shows released Thursday night, Wednesday morning. And then Friday will be the WWE MMA show. And then when there's pay-per-views or specials, they'll be anywhere between Friday and Sunday. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're down to SmackDown Live and the Sea Dog running the shows. I better hurry up and fit everything in. So, pretty much the first month, May Madness, is going to be tournaments. You have a G1 Climax type tournament called the 1C Climax tournament, where 2 groups of 10 will face everybody in their group, and the 2 guys with the guy with the most points in each group will face each other to get a world title shot. The world titles get unified. Those tournaments kind of start tonight when the Hardys and Matt Hardy and Matt Harvey face each other, and the winner of that will face the winner of Brock Lesnar and Aleister Black. And all the secondary titles will be unified in a tournament. The women's titles, the women's tag titles, so much tournament stuff. The CAWs that aren't needed anymore, we're going to have a battle over the month to see who gets only one of those unwanted CAWs will stay. And Vicky wants the Sea Dog will run the women's division, which is probably good. I mean, he won the GM Challenge. He's the GM Challenge champion. How do you beat that? So good for the Sea Dog. You got more work for you. Enjoy your celebrations. He will actually be commentating tonight. So yeah, watch Rebirth tonight. If you get bored before that, go watch the GM Challenge finale.
And there's the last one standing. What a match. To be the last one standing after such a grueling encounter is beyond amazing, Michael.
The action we see each and every year at Money in the Bank simply never ceases to amaze me.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This has been VG. I hope I've enlightened you and informed you of everything you need to know about the GM Challenge finale and what's to come. Have a great day, I guess.